let's see if he can change it. You know, we said yesterday there was a big conversation about Team Spirit just being more rational, right? That's what Zontix was saying, that the time off was going to help this team do. And I think that in Donk versus Nico, that case is another one where rationality will help Donk if he's able to employ it.
It's a great word to strive for.
Mobs, opening kill. He's going to try to double down with the flashbangs finding their targets. Good support from Snacks.
Okay.
Good pistol from G2. I mean, that could not have gone any better. They absolutely tear him apart. And that's Snacks coming through with the utility assistance.
That's straight off peak form G2 right there.
And adding quickly, A-Site was a problem even versus Vitality yesterday for Spirit. You know, it felt like the rounds they won were the ones Vitality decided to go to B.
Oh, just go defuse.
If only it was that easy. If only you could buy time.
Terrorists win.
You know, and it was like a long travel into a nice destination. Parallels to draw to Singapore.
Oh yeah, true.
You know. Mobs finds the opening kill versus Chopper.
Mob's not jet lagged.
Mobs G2. If I had told you that 6 months ago, you would have laughed. He is now on the short list of stars from the Americas that make it into a European call-up. Short list. Zontix, whoa, hold on.
Whoa, the bomb.
5-7 for the double kill into the Berettas. We've got a minute for the clock.
Oh, they pick up a smoke, and they have the bomb, and they get an AK on Zontix.
Man, these pistols again, huh? Double kill out of Zontix. I mean, the Berettas, that's
he
just...
missed that? Did he see that? I think Snacks...
Feels like he's locked in.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, my God. He's going to miss this. Oh, he's going to miss it. Oh.
Started running?
Donk just checked it after running as well.
I thought Snacks also ran. Let's it go. And so Zontix double 5-7 and the Magic's Beretta's there to help him. Oof, little stack on the front side of middle. And that's going to cost G2 one round early. Opening kill, 5v4, and then this.
That would happen to Snacks.
And sometimes...
Maybe she...
Zontix in the corner here, supported yet again. Chopper double kill. All right, not bad. Lines up a headshot through the smoke. A little gift given as Team Spirit forced their way into the full gun rounds. Cheeky timing here for Donk. Into position at the right time. Can he just close it on his own? Because he's got no support. Ooh, nothing for Donk. Snacks gets an entry.
Uh-oh, that could be a round straight up. That's a good position here for G2. All right.
Utility comes flying back. Mobs and Monacy tethered nicely. Shiro on the opposite side doesn't want to lose his op, so he's going to have to walk away. And this is Spirit offering up a solo donk hold over towards the B site. And guess what? It blows up in their faces.
Dude, that is just what G2 are so good at, though.
A main utility to set up Mobs. That's Snacks helping him out, trying to set him up. We get aggression out from B site. So they don't go for the dark fight. They smoke it and then instead try to take it out long, and they get a edge with that. Magic's good trade frag.
It's a key duel to take, and they go 1 for 1, but they come with info as well. So now pressure goes back towards Zontix, but this side of the map is pretty well fortified. You have Shiro here with the op as support. A flash for him too. But no smoke to block. So again, this entry pack.
Oh, he gets away. He gets away with one, which isn't half bad, all things considered. He was under the microscope yesterday in the shortcomings of Spirit. So 1 frag to Zontix. Good enough to set up the rotation where all goes well.
Okay.
Keep them in the sight with the first dark smoke and then, what, put up a wall for the commitment? What's the play here, G2? One fizzles down. Mobs hits a deep shot. There comes the smoke grenades down from long. Donk locks in the double. And as he turns it back, he's getting squeezed. But it's a triple kill from Donk, which is real nice.
They're going for the Hunter. No, it's got
Magix sprays down through the edge of smoke, and poor Hunter's left 1v3. He's got the Kevlar and the AK and utility to boot, but the pressure comes out from Chopper. Donk does enough to set up the team so that they can sweep away what's left. You're going to the wrong site, boys. Did Donk not just teach you a lesson with that 3K?
They got Shiro over here, though, now.
I know.
You know? They are learning.
Here we go. Exec comes out.
Uh-oh.
It's pretty quick out of nowhere, and Chopper can only get the one this time around. And of course, Donk is already dead, empty-handed, so pressure on Magix to go above and beyond. He gets pressured back through smoke, and this rotation's not quite finding its space to get into sight.
They're not
Smoke
getting the
grenades
bomb
all
right.
over. G2, like you're saying, bomb yet to cross.
Is that a molly on default? It is. They have to wait it out, too. So the smokes will come up. This might get a little bit more scrappy in a second.
A shot from Shiro as they hear that bomb going down. Monacy not interrupted. Zontix will kill Mobs. That's one. There's two. Zontix coming out from Temple takes a man advantage to the favor of Spirit, and it's not like what's left of G2 has much health.
And Shiro has a smoke. There it is.
That's going to take Nico out of the equation unless he gets away with the spray. Or they give him an angle on the top of the smoke. Zontix walking up, goes down. Snacks reveals himself, and now Shiro with the A1S trying to throw himself between the two. He's got the kit to work with. He's going to have to double back and just immediately get on bomb. Nico may be smoked off, but it's just not there. Shiro has to let it slide, and G2 hang on.
Yeah, wow. Nice kill there from both Nico and Snacks, actually, if they didn't get one each. After what happened yesterday, but I fear that they're getting better. That doesn't land. Uh-oh.
Good damage, but it's just the one kill. Shiro.
That was surprising. I thought that hit.
Hunter's going to have a 1v1 queued up.
Oh, you got to get that.
What the hell? It gets away from him, and then
got
Chopper
killed too.
peeks out from heaven and clears one off the bomb site. MP9's
He's planting
looking
solo.
to make a difference. Honestly, makes a bit of noise as the CTs group up inside of storage. Can he change position from here? Can he get any further off the site? Does he even need to? Does Nico come forward with that flashbang to try to bail him out once the retake starts? Because they're quietly getting closer. Yes, sir, the flash does indeed connect. Monacy takes one to the head. He gets dropped to 17. Clutch has to be from Nico. Hits the heaven kill. Falls back. Beautiful moves.
Wow.
And right back into the action to close it.
Man, if there's two guys that are going to be able to win a 2v3 consistently, it's
on A level, sure.
if they stick together, I think it's on another level.
Okay. Let's hope it keeps it there. Frag grenade for Shiro. Doesn't get thrown out, so they get past camera, no problem. And there's the two entries. Nate comes in at the right moment.
Not bad.
Shiro coupling it with a peek and dropping Nico with a quick burst of the SMG. What's Donk got to say about it? Posted on the storage exit, but that smoke grenade over towards Long is just going to keep Magix out of the round, and so they're waiting for the exits. And this is G2 to go up 6-3. They got the memo, heading back to A.
I think the coolest part is, oh wait, they gotta be careful with this op actor. What the heck? Everyone's still on the site.
Confirming Magix's position.
Donk's been kind of getting owned here playing on the B site. Let's see if that changes now. Playing back default's a little different. This is usually where Magic stands.
Ooh, there it is. Chopper actually ends up falling victim to it instead, right? That was the op that's been set up all this time. Waiting and waiting for Donk to step into it, but Chopper takes the bullet for him. Donk can hang on to Obelisk alongside Magix. The two of them here to hold, but Mobs and Nico, the rifle shine for G2.
No kill and he goes down.
On the road to an 8T round win. And Spirit disjointed at the moment. Zontix and Shiro gonna have to come through clutch, separated, but getting closer. No kit between them at the moment. And Shiro finds Nico. That's a big pick. There's the kit on the ground, so that'll be scooped up on the approach to the bomb. And the kill comes out from Zontix. So each of the CTs offering one up in this 2v3. Monacy, can you close? Sure enough, finding Zontix, goes in, and that forward position from Shiro catches him off guard.
That was very smart from Shiro. He got really into the doorway instead of making it seem like he was going to fake and then take a passive angle and play the jumping game with Monacy.
We had
Let him swing. Let the boy swing.
Just get in there. I mean, think about how he used to play even Dark here on Anubis, right? He used to be maybe a little too in your face at times down water.
Yeah.
Very comparable to Mirage once upon a time, but we go back and forth, or so Spirit had hoped. Instead, they just go down by 2 out of the gate, minute 30, and it's a 3v5 for Spirit to try and claim a 5th round. That's the last piece of util right there between these two A defenders, that solo flashbang. So gonna have to bank on Shiro's op, but currently burned out of both bricks and heaven. Can't really go for a peek. Couldn't stop Snacks from crossing over.
Way by himself right now.
Snacks lets go of the thought of a player in sight though, so it is a single player to make the difference.
They're all gonna rotate now. So just Donk here for the second, but it's understood at this point.
These are all moving in, tucks in. Temple player swings. Chopper trying to serve up that distraction, serves up damage too, and the plat peek from Donk is good. Nico's dead. Monacy's found an answer, knows he's got him locked into the corner, but a missed shot, 7 to the clock. He's got to go deep for bomb, and it's not going to happen. Back-to-back clutches for Shiro, so Spirit take another.
Rotations are starting to come out towards middle. They're both going to attack. There's 4 players about to come in here. Dualies could be everything.
In the pocket, perfection.
Oh,
Snacks, what?
3. I wonder if Hunter still calls the pistol rounds. That was a thing
for a while.
For a while, yeah. He calls all the pistol rounds, and they also had a really great pistol round percentage.
I also, part of me just still never believed that. Like it was some kind of, like that was some kind of like psyop, you know? Because it does just sound insane that he would just call pistols. Snacks, he doesn't even see him. Yeah, their head-to-head hasn't been like too highlighted so far on Anubis, but in terms of performance, it's Nico doing better than Donk yet again. Hunter here to support as they go barreling out towards B. Oh, Monacy's flash still affecting Donk as he tries to come out and get the trade frag. It's a double kill out of the gate here for G2, being very brave in their approach with the offense.
When he was solo. Like, you look at Monacy in the spot, and you know he's going to make something of this. Oh, that's huge.
Big one from Snacks. Cuts off one of the avenues of attack for Spirit. So 2 players out from long, looking to get it going, but the flashbang makes it a little awkward. And in that moment, Hunter strikes. Shiro's position found out. G2 to double digits. And, I mean, brave out of the gate with the double push. Or, I've seen this before. They set up outside of that B site, and then Chopper at a moment is going to try to jump across the angle.
But this is Monacy holding a little bit wider. He can actually track this. Yeah, before it was Zywoo way far back on a sliver, so you could only watch it.
Yep. And last time it worked. This time, it puts pressure on Spirit to get into the B site with nobody actually succeeding out mid. What was man advantage goes 4v4. Mulbs, bit of pressure through smoke, but not panicking. Capitalizing as Donk was throwing out util, but the young gun survives. Oh, there's the headshots. That's what you've been waiting for. Hunter applies pressure into Dark, dealing with the player on the back line, and as he goes looking for more, he'll falter. There's damage coming through as Donk and Shiro sit on 10 health a pop, but this is Spirit cracking into the B bomb site. Yes, sure, Chopper doesn't get the success in middle that we saw versus Vitality, but Donk doubles down.
That's the perfect example of setting up in a post plant where they've got the smoke down on the right side. They have players holding down the other choke points for him, so he can focus forward on the only gap.
And there's definitely an approach. Chopper at the front of it. Missed shot from Monacy, and it's covered. Donk gets the headshot to Nico. Swap out from Monacy. Good damage, but Donk again doubling down.
Yeah, that's 2 key frags.
And we weren't getting those instantaneous headshots out of the gate, but now he's starting to connect them in multiple rounds. And if he can string those together, Spirit are going to start to get something underneath them on this T side. 30 seconds to the clock. Bomb, of course, can go into the A site with no contest. Donk giving critical cover to get Spirit 1 round closer.
They're going slow, but there's no CTs here to really fight. They're going for the long save. Back and spawn.
And every drop in the bucket that goes back to the favor of Donk over Nico in the head-to-head is going to slowly erase that narrative that Nico's got his number.
Yeah, but he's like 2 to 1 down. It's a lot. It's going to take a while. A few games for sure.
Suddenly then, it's going to draw Monacy off middle.
They're still going back A.
Things get unraveled.
You would have liked to see Spirit with some mid control early on to help with this situation, but Nico, everyone just dies. What just happened?
That's Donk, baby, gets the head-to-head. Another drop in the bucket, followed up by the Shiro op shot.
No.
We want to talk about fun duos, man. You know,
That's
Donk
crazy.
and Shiro are supposed to be the counterparts of Nico and Monacy.
Definitely.
And it was that huge out-of-nowhere signing, Shiro departing the Cloud9 project to join the likes of Donk, to join forces with a Prodigy. In this round, it is the talent that shines through.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. That was the system working at its finest there, with all the pressure in place.
G2 even do.
Yeah, they've been crafting mid setups. They just don't have, like, the utility right now. I think. Okay, at least the flash nearly did something.
Oh, careful. Don't write off Nico's deagle. 5-7 goes down.
Oh, that was a collide, I think.
Shiro slides out. Nico nearly dead, but still alive and kicking. 2 health's enough for Nico.
Oh, nice shot
Especially
from Mobs. 2-on-2 now.
with Mulbs on the other side. Bomb is still back in spawn. Donk's going to scoop that up. We've got total A control.
Zontics.
And Zontics going deep. Will find the headshot. Doesn't get caught off guard by Nico. That's enough to, again, just secure the plant. Let Donk come and join you, you'd think. But there's hesitation here to which direction Donk commits.
Yeah, I'm like kind of like looking forward to showing you. So
I felt bad because that enthusiasm didn't match the start of the game, but he has come into his own throughout the T side, and now we're getting that.
wonder if they have an inkling of this push. Donk walking up underneath it, and yes, he will suss this out quickly.
No support from Monacy.
Yeah,
He had already given up that doorway.
No safe way to do it if you're not going to hold.
A lot of utility here for Nico as well, so he knows he'd run a risk if he wants to try to take any kind of peek. So they're just going to bank on Monacy holding it, and he will. Shiro walks into the scope. Oh, fast chase.
To the head.
He knows what he wants. And he goes ahead to take it for the man advantage. Fast move from Nico, but he gets caught off guard from the immediate re-peek of Zontics. Sure, presence over towards Long, but Hunter is given a chance to slot in behind Plat unnoticed.
Now, the question is, do they even have to go here? They must know now that most CTs are in these exact rotation spots. They've cleared out water behind them. It's just a matter of, do they want to waste the time? But if they come in, there's no molly.
Just that chopper smoke. Zontics starting to size up the site again, turning back behind him. No presence shown anywhere else from G2. Everything feels a little too quiet. Hunter goes for the peek to get yet in with impact. Snacks connects his. Spray from the back. Plat denied. Zontics down. And Snacks to clutch for 12.
Okay, he'll grab it. Was there a flash there that someone dropped?
Taken over mid with no resistance. Monacy blinded, has to offer up across. Oh, Chopper thought he could walk back into that, but Monacy ready. You gave him the warning sign, and he's good to go. Donk tries to then just tear up the same route into the B bomb site. Why not?
Nothing.
He's done it multiple times. He can very well do this yet again, and Magix is going to offer up a helping hand.
Must be Hunter.
He leans back with fire at his feet. Donk out in the open, dead. So Shiro comes through with a little impact and a fake plant once. He gets stopped. Nico straight up blasted back by Magix. Man advantage here for Spirit, and a commitment off of the bomb plant with coverage on both sides. Monacy slips up. Does he have it in him? It's overtime on the line, in a post plant, in a 1v3. And they don't know where he's at. He peeks wide, and no, sir. It's the perimeter's held back. Magix can't believe it. Him and Zontics cover, and we go OT.
Yeah, OT after all that. That was incredible from Magix. That first kill, I don't think he even saw anything.
And I mean, Donk's entries into that B site, that's why Spirit were able to maintain T-side momentum. That's why they're in OT now. That and a little sprinkle in of pizzazz from Magix. Shiro ready for that?
Wow. They did read it the one time, but the last time they routed to kill Mobs first. Here they prepare for the Monacy push, and Mobs is still out here, which is actually kind of crazy. I mean, yeah, they cleared it. They cleared it perfectly. That's... We have to look at comparison of Stonk CT to T side at this point, because like 22-7 looks okay, but you watch the whole game.
Oy, oi, oi, hold on. Oh, it's a clean start, but there it is. Okay, Zontic's still just gonna pick up a bit of slack because running 2 players through smoke with a Molotov that bounces off of the wall awkwardly could have gotten worse. Nicely done from Zontix. Haven't really had to say his name. Doesn't make Monacy's job easy, so he repositions this time around, tries to take the boost on Snacks, but doesn't make contact. Zontix, gets
Clean.
found out on the side of smoke. Nicely done here from Snacks, trying his absolute damnedest to break that curse. 36 maps in a row with a negative KD. Will it be 37? Quality, not quantity, perhaps, as he picks up a critical 5v4 opening through smoke. 40 seconds.
Okay.
And again, this
Nico's,
fixation from Spirit on mid.
Nico spot. You know, it's a very committed position. Comes down to whether or not he pops out at the right time. If he commits here, will he get 2? Oh, he could ruin their day.
Looking real good. Pops up, does indeed get a double. Chopper finds the return frag. Then there's problems for Chopper because body's on A and bomb down in the process. That is all Nico. And what do you know? It works.
That's excellent. So late into the round to be sitting there and just having an inkling that maybe they try this walk up.
Mob's about to get aggressive outside of B. There's a lot of bodies on the other side. Flash is good. He gets one, but Donk doubles down. And that was what got the ball going into that B site so regularly in regulation. What do you know? Zontic's ready for the drop of Nico. That same play worked previously for Nico. This time it's predicted, and this time it's Spirit to go up 4v2. Smokes come over top of the wall. 3-player pack on long, ready to go. Monacy's gonna have to show us some fireworks, and he's gonna have to do it alone! Just like that!
Okay.
Ready for more!
Make it a movie!
With 2 more players ahead, nobody can stop it! Oh my god! Lightning, the flash, and thunder!
Disgusting. Save Donk for last. And we got it on film.
This first, when he hits that, you know he's got it all.
That was revenge for what Shiro did to him.
God, I love that reaction. The kind of individual level that we are absolutely hoping for when G2 and Spirit lock horns. Not only do we get this back and forth head-to-head between Donk and Nico, but now Monacy's bringing it. And with the quick trade out towards middle, Nico gonna try to keep moving forward here. Chopper falls all the way back.
And one for Monacy.
Keeping that pressure on quietly. Was hit 30 seconds.
Yeah, I think
the activity is constant, the pressure is high, and Donk delivers. Denying Monacy any chance to get impact here as 15 is right ahead of G2, but they've been corralled into an A site. A walk through smoke from Chopper.
What?
Nico just takes his head off easy, and we go back 2v2.
They have to get the bomb down.
Oh, Shiro's caught. Donk's gonna try to keep going, but they know, and he still prevails. The head-to-head over Nico. How has he managed to take that one back? Fire at the feet, but prevails. And it's 15 G2 first.
Oh, Chopper walked through the smoke. Donk was out there with him. Wait for your best guy to go through.
Nobody pounces on the flash, but the numbers are here for Spirit.
They're going fast into this play. 3 players here, though.
Up close on Jail. Hunter tries to pounce, and he will prevail. Donk's dead, and with Donk's dead, who's going to pick up that slack? It's Magix with the op in the middle of it all, and he can't even track the player push. Chopper dead at the hands of Mobs, who stands tall to deliver alongside Monacy. Finally, Donk gets the better of Nico, and G2 still tap in with another great rifle. Mobs to make the difference, perhaps. We go 4v2 into the post plant. G2 surviving the test into overtime off of the back of Monacy heroics.
He's always got one of these amazing entry rounds at the end of a game.
Zontic's clipped, and poor Shiro waits out the smoke. He offered up the clutches to push us to OT, but this one too much to ask. Monacy, magnificent, and just the right amount of malice. He's gonna connect connect at some point, and it begins with the Berettas, but Monacy double Glock headshots. Oh, they thought they were going to take the fight to G2. Instead, they get laid out on the front of the A site. Shiro and Donk down. Monacy jumping Berettas. He's going to ace this. No. Zontix is finally going to have
They're not even going to win, actually.
Yeah, he's got to... Maybe I got ahead of myself. You know, the pistol praise was sung by Stiko, coming out with the stats right ahead of this one, going live. Snacks and Nico. Task to close it, they're going to do exactly that, because I agree with Stiko. You've got a hell of a pistol core trio.
The arrows got weaker and weaker as time went on. Actually, that's not true. Astralis was the strongest overall. But they kind of stopped there when the game got more figured out. But, I mean, just mathematically it would make sense, right? MR12 more...
Mathematically.
Yeah. To be math guy for a second. That there'd be more parity. But the parody's been really fun. Can't deny it.
It's making for a exciting end of the year as we have World Finals with no Na'Vi in the Grand Finals. That much guaranteed. My God. Who would have thought coming into Singapore that they'd be the first team to fall? Not this guy.
First last place exit, I think Eleanor tweeted out that since 2019 for Na'Vi.
And first,
it's a lot of different teams, but
first time losing their opening match at a tournament since Katowice.
All kinds of records.
Not the good ones. Zontix dead. Hunter's gonna double down. Nice double entry on his own for the most part. There was support, but it wasn't needed.
G2 are frying.
Yeah, there's something in the water now. You know, this is, to me, this is like the boiling over of map 1. I felt like G2 were always going to start hot on Mirage. Doesn't mean Spirit are out of this, but there's no doubt in my mind that G2 riding the momentum.
Yeah, they've got a better win rate so far. G2, a lot of confidence. They picked this map. Anubis was on paper the harder part. Not that the series is going to be easy. Oh,
dude, what are
the shots being hit?
Yeah,
a lot of good shots being hit from the oppers. Okay. Malms, man, on a tear.
Back at least by Donks, but Donks? Singular, Donk. There's only one.
Feels like it. Must be two guys.
It's just two little guys in a trench coat.
One guy on the mouse, one guy on the keyboard.
That's Donk.
They're like meatbows.
It's two Maui snakes in there.
Just yelling at each other.
Yeah.
Apologizing.
Nico's going to try to slide forward into the same slot that Malbs did out the gate, but CTs have other ideas, and the pressure's good. Donk comes through. All Donk. 3 kills into the round. And you could feel that one. Everybody sizing each other up, but there's still legs in the round. G2, go ahead. Attempt this B hit.
Saw the entries from Hunter last time.
Monacy's going to put that scope up on Catwalk if needed. He was worried about Market, but woof, jumps over. Gets tagged, deals with Donk first, and with Donk down, you're telling me he can't do this? Oh, but he gets a little bogged down by the weapon swapping, and Shiro capitalizes on the moment.
That was insane, man. Not gonna lie, I like almost everyone versus everyone right now. Like G2, FaZe, Spirit, Na'Vi. Oh, man. Everyone got these individuals, and, well, he dresses them up in bullets. It's 61 damage on 2 players, but they both don't go down.
Takes 3 players inside of that smoke after he kills Monacy to get the trade out. And he does a bunch of damage too, so well done by Donk. Softens up the bunch. So he starts to leave. Just as they start to exit ramp, Shiro gives up the angle. Chopper's position, though, is going to catch one off guard. Sure enough, Snacks will kill Shiro at the very least.
The Snacks off.
7 seconds, missed quick scope. Trying his damnedest to be Monacy, but those are big shoes to fill. During Liquid versus Vitality. See if Hunter can pull one out of...
Oh, yeah, he can't. Well, that's Nico, but
God damn.
One's been pulled.
That's when you know too many angles. Hunter then capitalizing, climbing up through window. Felt like he wanted to kind of seize that moment last round.
Look
but
at the guns, man. This is still a salvageable position.
Chopper killing Mobs.
Depends on Chopper's awareness right now. He picks his fights properly. He has a couple of easy ones. There are just some big threats on the other side with small guns.
They're playing with him. He's trying to keep his head down as the Desert Eagles ring out all around him. His support's here. Zontic's now from the back in a crossfire setup as Magix moves out. This is definitely savable, salvageable by Chopper, who serves up a great distraction. Nico's going to find another Deagle kill. They know they have him pinned on default, though, but it's Nico and Monacy alive.
Oh.
Nico, come on.
Gave him a good fight right there. The shoulder peek comes in, the plant goes down, and now Magic's at least, they might not be sure exactly where he's coming from. Oh, well, there he goes, getting spotted.
Jump on it, but it's an AK here for Monacy, so Nico trying to move over and not even needed. Triple Deagle round from Nico.
Wow. That was the first and final boss, right? Is the guy that Chopper saw, and then he went to take out 2 of his friends, and then Nico was still there the whole time, causing problems.
Just sat on that bad boy, waited.
It was just that one shot that brought the attention for Hunter to be able to sneak in through window.
Wanders, what do you think it's like to be talented? Shuffling around slightly, but not yet making the mistake as the other pieces of G2 get into position to support Monacy. He's still just going to stay waiting, but then timing. Oh!
Yo!
Nice snap
Another?
from Zontix, and he gets snacks too.
Monster. Truly. Monacy left on 13 HP. Zontix, job done. It's not the best spot to be in here for Magix, but you know what? The MP9 may be better than sitting on the site. And he'll get pushed to the cross. Wanted to take that duel.
Hunter's definitely trying to bring the fight in map 2, especially as he goes up 7-4, but it's Nico to lose out to Donk, and with Donk's 19 points of health, Monacy's still gonna get the better of him. Now, Chopper coming back from ramp. That could catch Monacy off guard. It should indeed. He's got that bomb.
Is it
planting it front sight? Does it go down in time? Oh, it goes down in time. Yes, he dies, but at least it's been planted here for Hunter. Shiro comes up catwalk. Hunter is indeed in a solid spot.
They know it's not Palace. They know he must be around connector, right? Surely. We'll see.
But he could be jungle. He could be bottom mid for as all Shiro knows, and
Sitting
instead,
stairs is pretty crazy.
Hunter makes a
he
move,
made a
but
fast
as he
step.
makes that step, now Shiro's getting closer behind him. He gets wall banged at that. He tries to get around it. He's got a chance to get out, but Shiro chases him down. All's good. Is there a kit?
He should have never come close to winning that after the damage that Shiro did through the wall. Nice try for Hunter.
Right? No kit.
Oh, no kit. Oh, he's got it. Okay, yeah, not even close.
Oh, nice kill from Nico, and that's a feather in the cap in the head-to-head versus Donk. Chopper trying to give himself space to work as Magix gets the one and done, so man advantage, and they're starting to set eyes on the site. Shiro's already here, though, and Zontix comes running over. What's Snacks heard? And what's he gonna call? Shiro's more concerned about middle, and that could be all they need to just get over. Boy. Sanctuary.
Not good enough.
And Zontix able to get the kill from Cat. Snacks makes his presence known, goes down to 9 HP. Now that's a player unaccounted for.
Oh, they still found him.
And Monacy gets his angle. Mob's gonna try to cross over to Ticket, running the risk of jumping over, but all's good. Again, you know Snacks is removed from the equation for the time being, and Monacy missing shots continues to give Spirit a bit of a chance here. Waiting and not able to deliver this time around. Snacks will be killed, and Mobs was spotted earlier jumping across towards Ticket. Surely, but I guess not. They've lost track of it. Zontix, down to a second, misses. Mobs can't slash him and dies after the fact. A robbery from Zontix.
Too far to the left and too far to the right.
Zontix been leaving a mark on G2 with the cap plays. He's going to run the risk of going out, but Snacks is going to hold him, keep him honest from down beneath window. Beautiful Deagle from Mobs. It's crazy that he brings Deagle firepower to a lineup like G2. You've got to respect it. Climb up from Magix, punished as Hunter.
Another kill in that same spot.
Damn, he really has kind of been like the Zontix of B for G2.
Who even won the last round? Look at the buys that are coming through.
It was that defuse with one player
Yeah,
left.
that's right. That's right.
Sorry, I got you thinking about Opera GX and you forget the round results.
What about Twist?
What do you know? Throws his hat into the ring and posts 10 kills so far in this half. With very critical ones opening up that B site multiple rounds.
Uh-oh.
And Bulbs finds Shiro bottom underpass. That's where that kill went down.
He missed his very important timing on that peak. Shiro usually really good in that position, but outdone a bit by Mobs, who's just a bit too careful. But what happens here? I mean, are we gonna have that? We have Snacks pick up a smoke or? Okay.
Picks up a bullet between the eyes. Donk gets the better of him, not afraid of playing in middle. Nico better be careful. He's carrying bomb right now solo. Oh, nope. Mobs is with him.
Just right on him, yeah.
And as Mobs tries to push along the smoke with him, oh, Donk falling, still recovers with the dink after the fact. You find Donk falling with inaccuracy, and he still manages
But they're still going B.
to leave a mark. We get Zontic sliding in behind Van, MP9 in hand, 30 HP. All he's got to work with, or the incendiary at this time in the round could stop them.
They just gotta wait for Monacy's
There we go.
Molly.
That'll put a bit more pressure on. Burn some precious time off the clock. They disrespect it in the end. Zontix dies out to Hunter, who's able to slide down behind
Wait,
him.
that's a bomb.
Clean 5-7 kill. They've got time to go back, but it does indeed cause a problem. Oh, and it serves up a perfect distraction, but Monacy will still kill Magix.
He's gotta go plant.
Very low health, 13 HP, and knows where Chopper was at. 10 to the clock. Does he even go for the plant?
Yeah.
He taps it once to fake it out. Chopper goes and gets the headshot, winning rounds for Spirit.
Yeah, it feels like there was almost no way Chopper had gotten around the other side of the site.
For the tie score, Spirit.
Game's so close. Everyone's just been so broke every round.
Here we go, trying to pick up the pace towards Connector. Donk's not having any of that. Take it to the top of the board for Spirit yet again. Nico trying to tap back into that Deagle potential, but a couple missed shots. Monacy finds Zontix on catwalk, prepared for the Donk peek. And then the window player is the one that ends him. Shiro, the third piece of the puzzle. Nico creeps out, doesn't think about... Oh, he looks away.
Missed it. Missed it.
They
Big
both
timing.
miss. Oh, and he doesn't get his kill. Magic still saves it. Shiro lucky to be alive as he takes Deagle shots to the back of the head. Or body, rather. Get this apartments push from Chopper. Another key move from Chopper. I love sometimes the way Chopper plays things. Just slots into the right spot at the right time. It's not always flashy, but it'll put too much pressure on Snacks to handle here. Sitting at the bottom of the board, and sure enough, Spirit surely taking this 6th round. So another moment where Donk goes swinging out of the gate into Connector. Another round that could have been if Nico's Desert Eagle does indeed get its target, but ultimately, Spirit gonna add 2 rounds to the end to tie this, you'd think. We'll give Snacks the benefit of the doubt. Bomb planted. Chopper gave him that space. Wants his teammates to come through. They're gonna minimize mistakes. It's called clean Counter-Strike. There we go. Done and dusted, as you'd expect. 4-0 the start for G2 as they came out of Anubis with a blistering pace and more individual level. But at the end of the day, Spirit prevail, and this game's still on. And he thinks it's why.
I hate that charm placement. It's kind of tripping me out a bit for some
honestly,
reason.
You drop me a gun and there's a charm on the end like that.
Oh.
We're not friends.
Oof. It's making me feel weird.
Oh.
Wow. Is that going to count, Nico? You're going to count frags like that?
Yeah. Yeah, Nico's like, yep, that's another. He said, got your ass. Ooh, they're gonna go interrupt it? Dude, the bomb's not planted. Settle down. Shiro on default, trying to do it all, but he can't. 2 kills is all he gets.
You kind of don't want to let them plant the bomb, though. They're on to something. They knew it was about to get planted. That means one guy's hand's busy. You know exactly where he is. Plus, teammates are on high alert trying to cover him. Get in there.
And don't worry, folks. Snacks got the kit. That's a team player.
It's important.
Just in case.
Oh man, they don't know someone's here. Delpan.
It's okay. It's just a Glock. Oh my god.
He really worked on him.
Of course, the peak at some point is going to
There's
elicit
no one on
a
cat though,
reaction.
so they can actually plant here safely.
Malbs doesn't pounce. Doesn't see anybody on the approach, so now bombs down. Good thing.
Oh.
Snacks bought the kit. And as they push out towards bench, they get 2 of the 4 kills needed, taking back man advantage. Yes, Malbs is low. You got Shiro still, however, in this clutch. Chopper's going to see if he can set him up, but 2 missed Deagle shots. Doesn't bode well here for Shiro. That kit preoccupied over on connector, dealing death to Chopper. Now you've got Shiro locked in. The kit can get on top of the bomb. The Deagle connects, but he's not thinking about the kit. He doesn't predict it. And so Snacks buys the kit, and it does make a difference.
Yeah, true. It all mattered. They kept an eye on that. Last rotator in.
A little aggression out connector. Ooh, careful, Nico. Just how much you looking for? Because there's a couple bodies ready for you top mid. And
It's one for Donks, Nico.
yeah. Unless he leaves before they get there.
Him even showing up here is just going to keep him around, so this works out actually pretty damn well for Spirit, even if he dies.
Kill from Monacy at least. But of course, by the time Hunter realizes what's going down, that B-bomb site's going to have a plant on it. Ooh, Hunter's got a timing though. Yeah. Ooh, and damage on top of that. Donk down to 30.
They underestimated how quickly they could be there.
Is it enough for G2 to try and pull this one off? No, they're already forfeiting the round, and Spirit will be given a 7.
Ooh, and an
going,
extra
Malbs?
gun. Gets knocked down. That's Malbs. Snacks might want to come grab that in a second if there's not one on the site. Which there should be. Yeah, there was Chopper.
Keeps up the jiggle, but he's allowed for him to get really close. Stark contrast to the round prior where Nico's going for the top mid wide swing. Donk's going to disrespect that. You think a smoke is going to stop him? Come on now.
Come on now.
Up into connector. Catching Monacy in the background. We'll see if the cat player can do anything to stop it. They know he's still in here.
Man, but the thing is, 38 seconds. Donk is going to see nothing.
Yeah.
And there's still a chance they peel back underpass. No, the bomb's too committed. Nico gets his. They can spot the window. They can fall back. Seriously, they do have time. Donks in window sees nothing. Oh, they're not making the right decision, though. They're just going to go back to it with less time.
Yeah, they kind of stall out for a second. You know, the opportunity was there. The possibility was there, but they decide not to seize it. Zontix sees both in sight. No trade, 7 seconds. And guess what? Somebody creeping out in the corners. So that one's going to drop the bomb and make this round fizzle out. Donk trying to strike him down. Even had a chance there before time expired.
Oh my God.
Both die, in fact. And honestly, those duels could have happened with 2 seconds
If
left.
Chopper didn't turn around, go underpass, then come back. If they had just committed to that B play originally or committed to the A play, both were better options than what they just did.
I mean, how much can Chopper do to really keep them down there? Little support from the connector player to try and draw them back. Oh, but Zontix
he got him.
and Chopper both finding a kill a pop because Hunter tried to peek his head up over towards the B apartments, and that's going to force Monacy to try to move over. So I don't think Spirit are going to rush this.
Yeah, they shouldn't because that was 5 dead last round. So now they got G2 on the ropes if they win this round cleanly. Again, people are winning with not much to work with. Not even going to say this 3v5 is out of the question. You still got the 3 best players on the team left alive. I say that Hunter's top of the board, but okay.
The way they come
You
back.
got to get a trade, man.
Back in position. Monacy gets himself a double. They know there's another player there. No way.
1 trade on 2 players on a site. 1 guy with an MP9. Spirit, you can't let these ones go. He's not been spotted, actually, so...
Malbs is never going to leave. At some point, they're going to have to win a duel versus him, and it frees up Monacy to go peeking wide.
God.
Makes contact versus both. Poor Shiro down to 58 HP, 7 seconds to the clock. No chance, you'd think, but Malbs is dead. And, of course, Monacy just dodging him long enough. Don't die after time. Shiro going to try to hang on. Keeps himself tucked. Nico won't find the angle
He
from
has
the
an
cat
HP.
peek. So G2 take a 10th in a round that it felt like Spirit were just going to play to perfection. Going to have to find a backdoor with a buy like this. Smoke and a flash, all they have to play with. One of which goes out as Nico finds opening kills towards ramp. It's an easy stairs peek for him, but also concerned about middle, and you should be. This AK's in the mix. He won't hide. He won't shy away from it. He's going to blindside Shiro in a second. So AK goes down. We'll forget about the third. That crawl out from Zontic's going to activate, grab an M4 with an opening kill in an attempt at a 2v5.
It is such a good spot to be in if you want to like make something happen, having a window. But, I mean, who's going to show themselves?
30 seconds to make this happen, and everybody's still close enough to play off someone else, right? Nice
Oh, there it
tethering.
is.
Could be
Oh,
set
they
up,
did do it. Now they've got 2 left.
but it's still a player inside A, holding on to the default. Malbs,
Didn't see him.
he could still just play this down calmly as they push forward. Yep, unsuspectingly catching him off guard.
Oh.
He'll get dinked back by Zontix, but it's a kill towards Cat and a kill towards Ticket. Chopper continues to make this mid presence consistent. We saw Nico open up with a kill on ramp 1 round ago. Zontix here to try and stop that from happening, but Malbs has got his number, and they don't even know about the numbers. Nico and Malbs not showing any skin. 20 seconds yet again, but because 1 round ago, Malbs caught him off on default. No surprise that they're cautious on the approach. But it's not Malbs, so sure enough, yes, keep your guard up. That's why they go for the Palace Molly, making sure no one can swing. 7 seconds, can't fake.
Finally get a plant.
Magix commits, the spam comes by him. And everybody with kits, no grenades. G2, 4v3, and a slow burn here for Snacks, looking to activate after his teammates. Once that smoke fades on Ticket, you think this one gets rolling, and Malbs even finding Magix in the no man's land. That's just good timing. Waits for the molly to burn out. Obviously, they thought about his position. A dink comes off the top of Ticket, so Donk's job made harder, but him and Shiro still able to connect with a kill a pop. Donk not able to double down as G2 come clean with the trade frags to go up to 12.
Crazy good for Malbs, man. If he dies right there, Donk has a way out, so incredible that he hits that headshot.
Putting Guatemala on the map. Smoke to the bottom of connector. Donk making the most of it just before it pops, gets vision of Monacy, and this map ain't over, baby.
Wow,
it is
not
a
even close.
flurry of kills coming out to the favor of Spirit. Nico doesn't finish what he started. Can't hit the desk.
You could try.
It will bite back.
Yes.
5 map and match points for G2, but the first one slips by with just, honestly, a good, nice bit of aggression. Donk keeping the pressure on Con. And not the first time either that Monacy kind of gets his head taken off that quickly by Donk.
Oh, Donk continues to be solid here overall. He was good in the first half, good in the second. It's not the hyper carry that we saw last map, but even that wasn't enough, so...
The moment Spirit, they're not avoiding this, right? It's not like anybody's walking out ramp or Palace. This is actually playing into the hand of this setup. We'll see if any guns exchange hands. Monacy's Berettas connect, but then Shiro's trade is good, and he's there on both sides.
I'm trying to see, are they here to play right now? Like Spirit, where they worked back from the scoreline on Anubis.
Knife kill. You know, everybody dies.
Which one?
No, sorry, I'm mixing up rounds. The rounds... It's the round where everybody dies.
That was yesterday. 3 players backside is cute, but still, Spirit might still have an advantage. We'll see if they approach this correctly.
Half health Magic's able to get past the first window. Snacks takes damage too. This is not ideal, but the CT is looking to hang on. Nade connects. The Kovac brothers gonna get sidelined by Donk if Nico
They don't know
gets
about him.
found out, but he just buys the perfect amount of time.
Oh.
Donk is in the corner. Nico's gonna peek, loses his head, but both these Spirit players dinked. Monacy and Malbs into the 2v2 with a huge health advantage, but enough space for Bomb to go down.
Can
And Donk,
Monacy?
he's going headhunting. He's going to go deep on Cat. He's going to take what he wants as he goes in with a 3rd kill in this round, and Donk swaps over to the op. Now, Malbs is going to have a health advantage, but that op, does it lock it in? Oh, he's toying with it, and Malbs just nails the headshot.
Wow.
G2 over top of Spirit yet again.
That is nasty from Malbs. He knows that it's the op or something holding him perfectly. And he puts one in the dome. One of many for Malbs.